you chewing? Come here, come here, come here. Ah! Oh, nothing. Pardon, excuse me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I'd do like a little update video, life update video, because I don't really do sit down videos anymore. So yeah, I just want to do a little chit chat video, let you guys know what's been happening in my life. Ah! And Mary, please, look, we've got to film this YouTube video, okay? I have subscribers that want to see you, I have people that want to see you. You need to be coming correct, okay? Thank you. Okay, so my first life update is this little thing. His name's Amiri. I got him last week and he's just been the light of my life. So I saw a tweet and it said, anyone that has gotten to the end of the pandemic without getting a dog or falling pregnant, and I was like, nope, because this pandemic is screaming get a dog. He's a Pomeranian. Everyone keeps thinking like he's a fox because he's just like a whole ball of fluff. So many people have been saying to me, oh, you're really like tempting me to get a dog. Honestly, if you're thinking about getting a dog, really think about it, because if I show you guys my apartment right now, it's mad. I have nappy pads there with wee on it, his food is everywhere, his toys are everywhere. Like, if you do not have time to seriously take care of a dog or a puppy, just don't get one. I literally said to my mum the other day, I was like, I feel like I've given birth without giving birth. Like, he genuinely feels like my son, and it's just because so much time goes into him. So yeah, this is my first, excuse me, this is my first life update. I have never been this tired in my whole entire life. Like, I have just not slept. Like, the first day he woke us up at about 5, 6 a.m. and like the following days he's been waking us up at 9 a.m. But it's like, when you wake up, like, I can't touch my phone anymore. Like, I come out of my bedroom and I've got to do his food, I've got to do his water, then I've got to like sort him out, make sure he goes wee, make sure he goes toilet, then I can touch my phone, go shower. So it really is like having a little baby, honestly. So if you want to get a puppy, or if you do have a puppy or you have a dog and you have any like crate training tips or anything like that, please drop them down below, because I need to train him. He started growling, he started running up and down, so I need to train him before he gets too big. So the second thing I wanted to talk about was like YouTube, guys. So obviously I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now, built an amazing base of subscribers and stuff, changed so many like bodies and helped so many people with body confidence. But you know when it doesn't feel like you're calling anymore? Like, this is what YouTube feels like to me. I feel like I've kind of like run its course, and I'll never stop uploading videos, I'll never stop producing content because I love doing it. But at the same time, I feel like my main focus is just my women's only gym. So if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or any of my socials, TikTok, you will know that my goal right now is to build a women's only gym, and the plan is to just build multiple women only gyms and franchise it like to the States and franchise it to like the whole world. So that's kind of like where my mind is right now. And when it comes to YouTube, it feels like a chore, like to film, edit, it just feels like such a chore. But yeah, I don't know what it is about YouTube, but maybe it's just because I've been doing it for 3 years and I just feel like I've done it now. But yeah, but I do see a lot of YouTubers talking and they always say, oh, like they're feeling demotivated, or they feel like it's not for them anymore, and maybe this might just be temporary. But I just know that my plan is to build this women's only gym and just get it out there. So for any of my subscribers that don't know, I'm basically building a women's only gym to tackle like gym harassment. So me and a team of about 20 girls have set up a page called Gym Diaries on Instagram, so you can go and follow that. And basically what we're doing is just sharing stories about gym harassment and stuff that women experience in the gym. So if you have any stories or anything you've badly like experienced in the gym and you want to share it anonymously, DM us on Instagram and we will post it and screenshot it and just share what you've experienced, so that other women know that they're not the only people. So yeah, the whole like gym harassment and tackling it is just my main focus right now, and I'm just dying to get my gym out and just let a bunch of women train happily and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. And obviously in terms of my gym, I just really want it to be a space for women. Like, women come there and train, and women come there and meet other women and meet like-minded people and just have a real like women only space. So in my mind, when I think about my gym, it's not just like oh, I'm building just a gym. I want to build like a real space for women, just for women, no men entering at all. So yeah, that's the plan. So I've got a bunch of you to ask me questions on Snapchat, like anything you kind of wanted in this life update video. So someone said, did you really drop out of uni or did you just fail? So I did not fail, I just dropped out of uni because it's impossible for me to do like YouTube and this whole gym thing and then try to do university as well. And I was studying psychology, which means essays back to back, loads and loads of coursework, and I just couldn't do it. So like, I emailed my tutor and I was like, can you stop emailing me? Literally, like, I'm just here to just not do anything basically. Like, stop emailing me. If you don't see me in lectures, don't be surprised because it's just not for me anymore. And I think it's so important to, if you really know what you want to do, stop doing the stuff that doesn't make you happy. University never ever made me happy in the slightest at all. So I hated going to campus, I hated lectures, I hated studying, I hated the science because psychology is so sciencey. I just hated everything. I feel like he's about to jump. Yup, he's off. But yeah, I basically just hated everything to do with psychology and just university in general. So yeah, I didn't fail. I just said to them, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, and I dropped out. But yeah, it was the greatest decision of my life. Like, I'm so happy I didn't stick to it for like another year or whatever and just be unhappy. So someone asked, do you find it easier to make and stay friends with boys? So if you have me on Snapchat, then you'll know particularly that I find it hard to make and maintain friends with girls. And I think that's just because of the type of person I am. So I'm a very, very loyal person. Like, I put that personality trait above everything, and a lot of the time when I make friends with girls, they're just so disloyal, and it's so frustrating because, like, you know, when you want to go out and stuff, like on the weekend or go to the club, obviously I'm not going to go with my male friends, I want to go with my girls, but it's just so hard to make friends. And I'm glad I speak about it on my Snapchat and stuff because I think it's such a common idea to think that, oh, when people are like influencers or have a following, that you have a whole like bunch of friends around you, and sometimes it's really not the case. And I don't mind speaking about it, and I'll let people know, like, I find it hard to make friends with girls. And it's not about me saying, oh, I'm a boys girl or I like to hang around with guys. That's not the case. It's just the type of people I continually like come across. So a lot of my friends are guys, and like, I'm into like crypto and like property and stuff, and a lot of my guy friends are also into crypto and stuff. I don't have a lot of girls, or know a lot of girls that invest their money or invest in stocks and other stuff. So yeah, I think it's kind of like a matter of what I'm interested in, as well as just coming across people that aren't the best type of people. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just do a couple more. Someone said, was it hard getting your own apartment? I'm currently in final year, I want to get my own place and I can't go back home. I don't know what essential things landlords look for, like credit score. So it wasn't hard for me to get my apartment. So I moved to Manchester on April 1st, and the first time I came to Manchester was to view this apartment. So it wasn't hard for me to do. I think that's just because I'm quite spontaneous. So, and obviously with YouTube and stuff, I work from home. So I kind of just called up the people that are like the landlords here, like the agency, and said, hi, like I've seen this on Rightmove. Can I book a viewing? Came up, saw it. I was like, yep, like, can I put down a holding fee? I put down the holding fee. And then, yeah, I moved in on April 1st. But one thing I would say is that if you are planning on moving out, it sounds cliche, but please, please make sure you have money aside. I have spent so much money since I moved into this apartment, and that's just because I saved my money, so it wasn't so much of an issue. But like, you will move in and there is so much stuff that you don't consider. Like, there is little stuff and you're like, oh my god, I never knew I had to pay for that. Like, even toilet rolls. So if you're moving from like your home, as in like where your mum is and your parents, to here, oh my god guys, honestly, like, I go through toilet roll like no one's business, and it's actually a cost. Like, even to buy pillows, like these pillows, I'm like, why are pillows so expensive? Everything is just so expensive. And I think as well, like, when you get your own apartment, you really want to buy stuff to make it look nice. So like, I have a lamp here and I have plants over there, and you just spend money on so much different stuff. So if you do want to move out, Amiri, come. Amiri, come. Don't hit the tripod, please, but come. Oh. So yeah, if you do want to move out, just make sure you have money aside. I can't really put a figure on it. So my apartment came unfurnished, so obviously that means I spent more. But if you want to move out and you don't have a ton of money aside, I recommend trying to find an apartment that comes furnished, or at least like semi-furnished, like has a couch, like the essentials. But yeah, like I said, my whole place was unfurnished, so I had to buy my sofa, I had to buy all the small stuff, my lamp, everything, and it is really costly. But in terms of credit score and stuff, they do run a few credit checks, I believe. So it takes like a week sometimes. And what they'll do as well is like contact your last landlord. So if you've been in like a student accommodation, they'll contact the student accommodation and they'll be like, oh, like what type of person were they? Can you fill this out, etc. But yeah, it's not too hard to move. I think it's harder when you want to buy a property, but when you're renting, like me, there's not much to it, to be honest. Oh my gosh, guys, really quickly, okay, I managed to finally sort out my like walk-in wardrobe bit, and this chest of drawers is from Happy Beds, and I'm having a massive giveaway on my Instagram, so you can win a £200 voucher to spend at Happy Beds, and it's just a ton of like furniture and really nice pieces. So if you're looking for a way to like spice up your wardrobe area or just your space in general, like your home, then go onto my Instagram and enter yourself into the giveaway. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more. Someone said, how do you cut off negative people but don't want to cause arguments because you know how girls can get? So with me, like I said, obviously I find it hard to make and maintain friendships, but I don't get into arguments. I literally just cut the person off, and it's up to them to figure out what they did wrong. And the thing is, sometimes it's like they don't even need to figure out what they did wrong because it's so clear and it's so evident. So like, I'll give you guys a quick example. So there was a time when I was supposed to go out with a friend, and literally about 40 minutes before our reservation, she like basically cancelled on me and she went on a date with someone else. And obviously I don't need to explain to her why I cut her off, because in her head I know she knows why, and that's because she blew me out for someone else. So I think unless you're an argumentative person, there's really no need to like argue with people. I literally just block people on Instagram, block you on Snapchat, delete your number, and that's it. Or like mute your story, and that's it. So if you want to avoid arguments, you really can. There is not much to it at all. I think it's harder if the person is like actively in your life, like they come to your house all the time, or you like do stuff together, like say you have a YouTube channel together. That's a lot harder to cut the person off. But yeah, I tend to do a lot of stuff by myself. I run everything by myself. My business is by myself. But yeah, I think cutting off negative people is just the way forward. It's been the way forward since day one. I've always done it. People knew me in secondary school for cutting people off, and this isn't me trying to say, oh yeah, I cut people off. I'm not happy about cutting people off. It's just the simple fact that I don't tolerate foolishness, I don't tolerate bad vibes, I just can't stand stuff like that. So yeah, I think you just got to kind of get yourself in a mindset where you're like, I don't tolerate rubbish, like I just don't do it, and then get rid of those people. But yeah. We just got to do this outro and then you can go play, okay? Okay? Great. That's the end of this video. I hope you liked and enjoyed it. So make sure you smash the like button and the subscribe button if you're new. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye!